Right, so before we do some Fortnite, I want to check this out because this was dropped by Nintendo today. This is the latest trailer or gameplay video for Echoes of Wisdom, the new Zelda game that's coming out in like a month. So we're gonna have a quick look at this. It's about 6 minutes long. It's 5 minutes 54 seconds. So I don't know exactly what this is. It's basically a showcase of like how you traverse Hyrule, I guess. Like it says something about traversing Hyrule. So I'm gonna see what it's all about, and then we can do some Fortnite.
Welcome to Hyrule, a vast land where Princess Zelda will journey through her grand adventure. Hyrule is a land of plentiful abundance. From the central plateau, where Hyrule Castle stands enfolded by its castle town, to the outermost reaches, you'll encounter new and interesting people in each of its diverse regions. The Gerudo Desert consists of scorching dunes as far as the eye can see and is prone to frequent sandstorms. That's no problem for the women of the Gerudo tribe, though.
So we
There
got
are
the
many
Gerudo in this
ruins
one. That's
full
cool.
of mysteries here. And an
Is this the
oasis,
first
a
top-down
great
Zelda to
place
have
to
Gerudo
relax.
in it?
Jabul Waters is home to some of Hyrule's most scenic waterways. It's also where you can find the Sea Zora and the River Zora.
Oh, I see. It's
Who
got
each
both sort of
reside in their
species.
respective
Neat.
villages.
Were
Though
they in the Game
don't
Boy Advance?
always
I
get
don't
along.
remember. I haven't played
What
Minish
could
Cap
they
since
be
it first
fighting
came
about?
out. I need to play
Daunting
Minish Cap
cliffs
again.
and lava
Oh
flows
god, I saw the
dominate
snake
the
things.
Elden Volcano region.
Sudden PTSD.
Kakariko Village is nestled at the mountain's base. But you'll have to brave treacherous trails to reach the home of the Gorons. Those rocks may look delicious. Alas, they are not for Hylians.
So yeah, we got Gerudo in this
barren
as well.
wetlands
I know
are
the
a lush
Gerudo were in
labyrinth
the
of
Oracle
vegetation.
games.
As you wander the jungle,
So
you
this
might
isn't
come
this is not the
across
first time we've
a
seen him in a
gecko scrub.
top-down Zelda.
Rumor has it these peculiar creatures have a voracious
But yeah, we have a
sweet
Deku
tooth.
species now in a top-down Zelda, so that's
During your
even
travels, you're
cooler.
likely to
I like
encounter
it.
people dealing with problems great and small. Keep track of
quests.
quests by browsing your adventure log whenever you'd like. Helping people with their troubles is a big part of your journey, and wise heroes are often rewarded for their good deeds.
So it looks like there's going to be a lot more stuff you can do in between going to dungeons, which I assume is still going to be a thing, because, you know,
scattered throughout the
Zelda.
land. Once you've discovered one, you can return to it quickly by selecting it on your map.
Oh yeah.
Even with the benefit of fast travel, getting around Hyrule can prove challenging. At times like these, why walk when you can ride?
So we have a toy horse
Gallop
now.
right over weaker enemies to send them flying, and hop over small obstacles with ease. Once you learn to make a carrot echo, you'll be able to call upon your trusty steed from anywhere in the overworld.
Alright, cool.
As you explore, you may come across smoothie
Oh,
shops
hey, it's this guy,
manned by
I think.
business scrubs. Here you can blend
Well,
the
might not be the
ingredients
same
you've
guy, but it
collected
looks
into
similar to the
delicious
one in
drinks.
Majora's
Smoothies have different
Mask.
effects based on the ingredients you choose. They're sure to come in handy during your travels.
Apple smoothie.
You can also equip outfits and accessories to enhance your abilities. And to look fashionable, obviously.
Alright.
Whether you're trekking over rugged plateaus, through winding caves, or other complex locales, creating echoes is
Oh, I see
key
we got
to success.
side-scrolling segments
But
as well.
sometimes
Neat.
they may not be enough. A huge boulder like this cannot be learned as an echo, and your other echoes won't move it either. For obstacles like these, Tri has got you covered with the power of Bind.
Oh.
Use it to make even a massive boulder follow Zelda's movement.
Okay, that's new.
Bind can help you unearth buried treasure. or even reposition troublesome enemies.
Wait, what the fuck?
You can also use bind on your echoes.
Gordo?
So get creative and find ways to forge ahead. Alternatively,
Kinda reminds
if
me
you
of the
want to
Ultra
follow
Hand a
moving
little bit.
object yourself, you can use reverse bind to go where
Oh.
it goes.
Okay.
Take advantage of a creature's ability to fly or to move around quickly. Swapping between bind and reverse bond is a great way to find clever paths forward. Let
That's
your
neat.
imagination run wild, and you're bound to come up with all sorts of ideas. Use bind in combination with your echoes to overcome obstacles. Understanding how these two abilities work together will be essential to your progress.
Yeah, those are some cool new mechanics.
Mysterious rifts are overtaking Hyrule. What else will Zelda have to contend with in her grand adventure to save her kingdom? There's only one way to find out. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Available September 26th only on the Nintendo Switch system. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Alright, so we're like about a month and a half away from that. I'm excited for this game, it looks fun. Very different from a regular Zelda game, but it still has some of the fun exploration aspects to it. And I do like the new mechanics, like the binding and reverse binding. Like that's a really good idea to like give you more options to like. Basically, it's going to be one of those games, kind of like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, where there could be like an obvious solution, but there's also like probably 3 or 4 alternate solutions you can do if you're creative enough. So I think there's going to be a lot of like interesting stuff you'll be able to like do with this sort of, you know, tool set. So I like that. Like stuff like this, for example, just the well, not that, but this part
Reverse
here, just we're
bond
using
is
a
a
spider
great
to
way
climb
to
walls
find
and shit.
clever paths forward.
I do like that. Very much appreciate shit like that. My only real hope for this game is that we have like traditional Zelda dungeons. It seems like there may have been one. It's kind of hard to tell. Like this part here might have been a dungeon. So we get like a regular dungeon. Maybe you get like an item at the end of it, or like in the middle that like enhances your abilities. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe it'll be like a not an item, but like something that improves your echo ability in some way. Like you can make a very specific sort of sub echo. I don't know, but I'm excited to see what they do with the dungeons if we do have like full dungeons in this game, which, you know, it's a traditional top-down Zelda game, so they have to, right? Well, you can't have a Zelda game without dungeons in it. Right, okay then. So that was the what if you can bind people? You probably can. I imagine you could maybe like bind to a Goron and then they can like roll over like terrain that you cannot pass over, that you can pass over with them, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. You can bind enemies, so you can maybe bind people. I'm gonna bind cuckoos and just drop them in the pit. Right, okay then, so that is the Echoes of Wisdom. I'm still trying to remember the name of this, but yeah, Echoes of Wisdom trailer. Game comes out a month and a half from now. Definitely going to be a day one stream for me. I'm going to check this out, of course. I'm glad to see they're still making top-down Zelda games, even if they're not making them as frequently as they used to. It's nice to see that they're continuing it, and this one seems to be continuing the art style that the Link's Awakening remake did several years ago, so I'm also happy with that. Alright then, we are now going to shift gears. Alright, one sec.